Hello children. Today we are going to see a grammar topic which is pronouns. Now I am going to give an introduction about pronouns. It is a word which is used in place of noun or a phrase that contains a noun. Pronouns are used to avoid repeating the same nouns over and over again. It is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. Pronouns are I, we, you, he, she, it, they. For example, Raja is a doctor. He is my friend. In the first sentence, Raja is the name of a person which is called noun. In the second sentence, instead of Raja, I am using a pronoun word which is he. Raja is a doctor. He is my friend. In this sentence, he is a pronoun. Let us go and learn about types of pronouns. Personal pronoun, for example, he, they. Demonstrative pronoun, this, these. Interrogative pronoun, which, who. Indefinite pronoun, none, several. Possessive pronoun, his, your. Reciprocal pronoun, each, other. Relative pronoun, which, where. Reflexive pronoun, itself, himself. Intensive pronoun, itself and himself. Children, this is a chart which is very useful to you to understand about pronoun. Here they have given the first three persons, which is first person, second person and third person. And also they have given subject pronouns, object pronouns, possessive adjectives, possessive pronouns and reflexive pronouns. You should memorize these everything so that you can able to understand about the pronouns, which helps you to do the exercise. Let us go and learn about the first three persons. First persons, which means who is speaking. For example, Ram. Second person, which means who is listening to Ram, which is Shiva. Third person, which means who was not there while talking in the room. For example, Gita. Ram and Shiva was talking about Gita. Ram is the first person who is speaking about Gita. Shiva is the second person who is listening to Ram. Gita is the third person who was not there while talking in the room. Let us go to your worksheets. Pronoun. Read these sentences. I saw a cat yesterday. It was drinking milk. In the second sentence, we used the pronoun it instead of the noun cat. So pronouns are words that can be used in place of nouns in a sentence. We use pronouns to avoid repeating the nouns when we are talking about something. This is a chart which helps you to understand about the personal pronoun. When the subject will come as a I, you should change into the objective pronoun, which means me. For possessive, my, mine. For reflexive, myself. We, us, you, he, him, she, her, they, them. Now read these sentences. Ananya is an athlete. She actively participates in sports competition. I addressed the audience during the school assembly. In the first sentence, Ananya is an athlete. Ananya is the name of a person which is called noun. In the second sentence, instead of Ananya, I used the pronoun word which is she. She actively participates in sports competition. I, we, you, he, she, it, they are called personal pronouns, which I said already. I and we denote the first person, the person who is speaking. You denotes the second person, the person being spoken to. He, she, it and they denotes the third person, the person or thing being spoken about. Let us go to the exercise. Section A. Fill in the blanks with the correct pronouns. Number 1. Anya and Arun help each other. Dash are good friends. In the first sentence, Anya and Arun, both of them are called name of the person, which is called noun. In the second sentence, who are good friends? Yeah, of course, both of them are good friends. So instead of Anya and Arun, you should use the pronoun word which is plural form, because Anya and Arun are both of them mentioning more than two persons. So here you should use they are good friends. Number 2. Do Dash want to have a cup of coffee? So if you are asking a question to the second person, how do you use the word which is you? Do you want to have a cup of coffee? So the answer is you. We should use the pronoun word for the second sentence, which is you. Number 3. Ria found the book. Dash was lying under the bed. In the first sentence, Ria is the name of a person and the book is the name of a thing. Both of them are a noun. But in the second sentence, which was lying under the bed? Yeah, of course, that is book. So instead of the book, you should use the pronoun word it. It was lying under the bed. So the answer is it. Number 4. Dash are planning to watch a horror movie tonight. Here you should ask a question, who are planning to watch a horror movie tonight? So they refers to the plural form. So you should use the first person plural form, which is we, or else they. We are planning to watch a horror movie tonight, or else they are planning to watch a horror movie tonight. Go to the fifth one. Arbet visited a doctor. Dash had fever. In the first sentence, Arbet is the name of a person, which is called noun. In the second sentence, who had a fever? Yeah, of course. Who is? Arbet. So the answer is he for the male. You should use he. Arbet visited a doctor. He had fever. Number 6. Let's watch a play. Dash is rated highly in the magazine. In the second sentence, which is rated highly in the magazine? About a play. So you should use a pronoun word which is it. Let us watch a play. It is rated highly in the magazine. Number 7. We reach the theatre, but Dash are never on time. Who are never on time? We or else they. Which one is the right answer? Yeah, of course, the answer is they. We reach the theatre, but they are never on time. Number 8. The guest arrive tomorrow. Dash will personally oversee all preparations. So if anybody is coming to your home, you are going to do the preparation work. So instead of the guest, you should use the pronoun word which is I. I will personally oversee all preparations. The guest arrive tomorrow. I will personally oversee all preparations. Let us check the answers. 1. They. 2. You. 3. It. 4. We. 5. He. 6. It. 7. They. 8. I. Let us go to the section B. Fill in the blanks with appropriate pronouns and underline the nouns they stand for. Number 1. This is a good book. Das is written by Enid Blyton. In the first sentence, a book is the name of a thing which is called a noun. So instead of book, you should use the pronoun word it. This is a good book. It is written by Enid Blyton. Number 2. Ram and Shyam are playing football. Das are good at das. In the first sentence, Ram and Shyam, both of them are name of the person, which is called a noun. So Ram and Shyam, both of them are name of the person, and also we should use here for a plural form they. They are good at, in which one they are good? Yeah, of course, playing football. So you should use football instead of football, it. They are good at it. Ram and Shyam are playing football. They are good at it. Number 3. Darjeeling is a beautiful place. Das is famous for the toy train. Darjeeling is the name of the place, which is called noun. So instead of Darjeeling, you should use it. It is famous for the toy train. Number 4. Cats are clean animals. Das keep themselves clean by licking their coats often. In the first sentence, cats are name of the animals, which is called noun. Here, cats are in the plural form, so you should use they. They keep themselves clean by licking their coats often. Go to the fifth one. Diana is a very helpful girl. I am fond of das. In the first sentence, Diana is a name of a person which is called noun. Diana is a girl, so instead of Diana, you should use her. So the answer is her. Let us check the answers. Number 1. It. 2. They, it. 3. It. 4. They. 5. Her. Go to worksheet 2.6. Read these sentences. This is a blackboard. Those are snow-capped hills. Pronouns that point to specific things using this, that, those, and these are called demonstrative pronouns. This is a chart which helps you to understand and to find out the answers for demonstrative pronouns. For singular, if the things are near to you, you should use this. For the things which is very far from you, you should use that. For plural forms, we should use these for near things. The things which is very far from you, you should use those. So demonstrative adjectives, which means it point out the specific things within a sentence. They represent a things near or far in distance or time. For example, this, that, these, those. Go to the exercise. Section A. Fill in the blanks with the correct demonstrative pronouns. Number 1. Das are the shoes I like the most. Here, which shoes you like the most? You are mentioning the particular shoes which you have already with you. So here you are mentioning the particular shoes which you have. These are the shoes I like the most. So the answer is these. These are the shoes I like the most. Number 2. Das is the best car of the lot. Which is the best car? Here you are mentioning the particular car which is this. This is the best car of the lot. Number 3. These are my books. Which books are yours? Yeah, these books are mine. So you should use these are my books. Answer is these or else those. Those are my books. 4. These are the shops that sell clothes. Which shops that they sells the clothes? Yeah, of course. You are particularly mentioning the shops, which means these are the shops that sell clothes. Number 5. This is the film I was waiting to watch. Which is the film you are waiting to watch? This is the film I was waiting to watch. So the answer is this. 6. These are my friends. Whose are your friends? Those are my friends or else these are my friends. So the answer is those or else these. Let us check your answers. 1. These. 2. This. 3. These or else those. 4. These. 5. This. 6. Those. Read these sentences. I hurt myself. We hurt ourselves. Reflexive pronouns are pronouns that refer back to the subject of the sentence. They end with either self for singular pronouns or selves for personal pronouns, which means they are object pronouns that we use when the subject and object are in the same noun. It ends in self or selves. For example, myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself. Now read these sentences. He said to be himself for male. They said to be themselves for plural form. This is a chart which helps you to find out the answer, and also you can able to understand about reflexive pronoun. When the subject comes as I, you should change it into the reflexive pronouns like myself, you, yourself, he, himself, she, herself, it, itself, we, ourselves, you for plural, yourselves, they, themselves. When a particular pronoun is used for emphasis, it is called an emphatic pronoun, which is similar to reflexive pronouns. Go to section B. Choose the correct reflexive pronouns. Number 1. I helped dash to the cookies on the table. In this sentence, I as a subject, so instead of I, you should use myself, which is called a reflexive pronoun. I helped myself to the cookies on the table. So the answer is myself. Number 2. The thief hid dash inside the cupboard. In the sentence, the thief is the name of a person which is called a noun, and it is called a subject which is a male. So instead of the thief, you should use the reflexive pronoun himself. The thief hid himself inside the cupboard. Number 3. Our teachers always encourage us to serve dash in the lunchroom. So instead of our teachers, you should use the reflexive pronoun word which is called ourselves. Our teachers, ourselves. 4. I pulled dash with the help of a rope to climb the mountain. So here I is a subject, so instead of I, you should use myself, I pulled myself with the help of a rope to climb the mountain. Number 5. You should go dash in search of the lost puppy. After all, you are in charge of it. So, you as a subject, when it comes into the reflexive pronoun, you should change the pronoun you into yourself. You should go yourself in search of the lost puppy. After all, you are in charge of it. Number 6. She decided to defend dash in court. So, here she is a subject which is a female person. So, instead of she, you should use herself. She decided to defend herself in court. Let us check the answers. Number 1. Myself. 2. Himself. 3. Ourselves. 4. Myself. 5. Yourself. 6. Herself. Children, I hope that you all can able to understand about reflexive pronouns. So that I am going to give this section C as a homework. If you have any doubt in this, kindly refer the table which I given already in this video. Go to worksheet 2.7. Possessive pronouns shows ownerships. For example, Ria, Mom, where are my boots? Mom, I saw them lying near the sofa. Raj, Mom, these boots are mine. Hers are in the living room. Here, we do not use an apostrophe to show the position for pronouns. Mine, his, theirs, ours, yours and hers are possessive pronouns. This is a chart which helps you to understand and find the answers for possessive pronouns. A possessive pronoun replaces a possessive adjective plus noun to avoid repeating information that is already clear. For example, this book is my book, not your book. So here, this book is mine. So instead of my book, you should use the possessive pronoun word mine. This is mine, not yours. Possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. My, mine. My shirt is green. This shirt is mine. The shirt is mine. Your, yours. His. Her, hers, its. We don't use its as a possessive pronoun. Our, ours, your, yours, their, theirs. Go to section A. Complete these sentences with suitable possessive pronouns. Number 1. These clips belong to her. These clips are dash. In this sentence, the clips refers to her. So, you should use the possessive pronoun word which is hers. Her, hers. 2. We live in this house. This house is dash. Here, this house refers to we, where we lived. We live in this house. This house is ours. We, ours. 3. They bought 3 horses. Those horses are dash. Here, those horses refers to they, which they have. They bought 3 horses. Those horses are theirs. They, theirs. 4. You must learn to keep your books neatly. After all, the books are all dash. Here, your books refers to you. You, yours. 5. She gifted me a red shirt on my birthday. This shirt is dash. Here, A red shirt refers to she, which means me. She gifted me a red shirt on my birthday. This is mine. Me, mine. 6. We will take care of the puppy together. After all, the puppy is dash. The puppy refers to we, ours. We will take care of the puppy together. After all, the puppy is ours. Let us check your answers. 1. Ours. 2. Ours. 3. Theirs. 4. Yours. 5. Mine. 6. Ours. Go to section B. Circle the possessive pronouns in these sentences. I hope this is very easy for you to do the exercise. Number 1. This is my book, but he says it is his. Can you find out the possessive pronoun in the sentence? Yeah, of course. The answer is his. So circle the answer his. 2. Go to your class. This is ours. Can you find out the possessive pronoun in the sentence? Of course, ours is the answer. Circle the word ours. 3. Our books are lost. May I give mine? Can you find out the possessive pronoun in the sentence? Yes, the answer is mine. 4. My pen is blue, so is yours. The answer is, yeah, of course, yours is the answer. 5. How can I keep her book? It's not mine. Can you find out? Exactly, the answer is mine. Let us check the answers. 1. His. 2. Ours. 3. Mine. 4. Yours. 5. Mine. Go to section C. Fill in the blanks with the type of pronouns given in the brackets. Number 1. The car parked near the tree is dash. Here you should use the suitable possessive pronouns, which means ours, mine, his. Which one is the right answer? Yeah, of course, the car parked near the tree is mine or else ours. 2. Archit painted this picture dash. You should use the suitable reflexive pronoun in the sentence. For example, yourself, himself. So, which one is the right answer? For second one, Archit, which means a male person. So, you should use himself. So, the answer is himself. 3. Monica dug the soil to sow seeds. You should use the suitable emphatic pronoun, which is called also reflexive. Can you find out the answer for third one? So, Monica is a girl. So, instead of her, you should use herself. Monica herself dug the soil to sow seeds. 4. Dash baskets kept on the table are mine. Here you should use the suitable demonstrative pronoun. Can you find out? So, if you want to find out the particular baskets, which means you should use the plural form these. These baskets kept on the table are mine. 5. We made these costumes dash. You should use the suitable reflexive pronoun. For example, myself, ourself, herself. Which one you should use here? We. Instead of we should use ourselves. We made these costumes ourselves. 6. The cat ran to catch dash prey. We should use the possessive pronoun, which is its, because the cat, which is called a name of an animal. Let us check your answers. 1. Ours. 2. Himself. 3. Herself. 4. These. 5. Ourselves. 6. Its. Children, I hope that you all can able to understand about the pronouns and its types. So that I am going to give the section D. You should do as a homework. Thank you.